I'm here on Panglao Island, and I lived here for just about a year now. And I can tell you, it's just one of the most beautiful places you can live in Southeast Asia. And today, I'm going to talk about what it's really like to live here as a foreigner. The good, the great, and a couple things that might surprise you. So let's get into it. If you ever thought about moving to the Philippines, or maybe retiring somewhere tropical, Panglao might already be on your list. So let's dive right in. And number one, of course, is the beaches. You got White Beach, you got Alona Beach, you got Dumaluan. Honestly, it's paradise out here. You can swim, snorkel, or just walk along the beaches any day of the week. And life here moves at island speed. There's no rush, no stress, no traffic jams. Just sunshine, palm trees, and the sound of the roosters in the morning. And then you got the local people. The Filipino people have to be the nicest people you ever want to meet. Whatever you need, whatever you want, they can always help you out. The Filipino people are just the nicest in the world. And then it's the affordable cost of living. You can rent a nice place for, near the beach for a fraction of what it would cost you in the States. I did a video before where I showed my apartment, and it's not bad. It's a little one bedroom. It's about, like 600 square feet, maybe 500 square feet. But in the Philippines and in Asia, that's like a normal sized place. We don't need big places like in the US and all that, but it's normal, it's great. It cost me like $450 a month US, and still, it's great. It's got everything I need, a great pool, and then the food is inexpensive. I mean, you go to restaurants. Yes, of course, here on Panglao, you go out on Alona Beach where all the tourist things are. It's going to be a little more expensive, but you just go a couple kilometers away from Alona and the prices go down to what I like to say is normal Filipino prices. But the cost of living here is not that bad for being a tourist island. And then, of course, Bohol is known for the beaches here on Panglao, but there's so many other things. You got waterfalls. Well, not here on Panglao. Panglao is just a nice flat hunk of land, but you get up into Bohol, the actual Bohol province, and you have waterfalls. I mean, I've been to a dozen waterfalls there, and they're all just one better than the next one, one better than the last one. There you go. You go over to Anda, which is on the opposite side of where Panglao is, the opposite end of Bohol, and they got cave pools where you jump down into the cave pool. That's pretty sweet. And the beaches over there are just as nice. And then, of course, Bohol is famous for its chocolate hills. That's actually out in the middle of the province in a town called Carmen. That's pretty good to go see one time. And of course, you got the tarsiers here, those little monkey things. I mean, they're like the size, less than the size of your hand. So there's a lot of things to do here, and it's very nice, and Bohol is just perfect. And just because we're out on this island doesn't mean you're cut off from modern conveniences. Tagbilaran, the main city here on the island, the capital, pretty sure, right? It's got everything you need. It's got 4 or 5 big malls. It's got a couple nice hospitals, all the restaurants and things like that you need. And that's only, from where I'm at right now, that probably takes about 20 minutes to get there. I really don't like to go into town that much. I probably go in, say, a couple times a month just to get what's needed, things I can't get out here on Panglao. But if you do need to get up there, I mean, it's not far. You can live here on Paradise out on an island, and then you need to get some modern conveniences, 20-minute drive away. And then Western items, things you want to have, like, you're used to back home, just simple things like cheese, steaks, things like that. You're going to pay a lot more at the grocery store for that, since that's all imported. Electronics are very, more expensive here, believe it or not, because everything just has to be shipped in. But you can order things from Amazon here. Amazon does deliver, and even on the Amazon website, they have a section where they'll say free shipping to the Philippines. And they have a lot of things, not everything on their website, but there's a good chunk that they'll ship here for free, if your order is over $49. And the trick with that is, if something is shipped here from Amazon and it's $199 or less, there's no import fee. But if your stuff is over $200, then there's an import fee based on how much the total cost of it is. So you just make sure, like if you're gonna buy a few things and it's gonna total under or over 200, you just make a couple different orders so they stay under 200 and you don't have to pay the import fee. But like I said, there's a section on Amazon where you can sign up and it'll have free shipping to the Philippines. So that's something to look up. And if you need reliable internet, you're still connected to the world here. I mean, there is reliable internet here. They got fiber. And even if, you live out in the middle of somewhere that doesn't have anything like that, you got Starlink. So it's no problem. You can work online. If you're a remote worker, you'll have no problem here. Yes, the power does go out sometimes, but it's not like it's, not manageable. A lot of rental places here, they have generators. So even if the power does go out, they got a generator to keep it running until the main power comes back on. But it's all good. You'll have no problem here. Unless you're like me, who needs the internet all the time. Can't live without the internet anymore. So you're a remote worker or you're somebody who has to have the internet like me, living here has no problem. And everybody always asks about the visas. The visas here are very, very simple. If you just want to come, you don't want any kind of money requirement to put down, just be on the tourist visa. Yes, it might cost you a few extra pesos in the long run, but it's just so much easier. You just go down to the BI office every couple months, pay your little dues, and you're good to go. You don't have any other responsibilities like, all the things that come with getting the SRR visa or the 13A, the marriage visa. But tourist visa, very easy, no problems there. 3 years here, and then you leave for a day, you come back, and that 3 years starts over. So you come here, visas, simplest around. Now, if you're somebody who's really into nightlife, like going out, you need bars, restaurants, nightclubs, maybe this won't be the place for you. Along Luna Beach, there's all the restaurants and bars there, and they all have their little bands or somebody doing karaoke out there. But that's really about it. There's that, and there's one little nightclub here in town, like dance club. But if you're looking for nightlife, really not that much here. So if that's what you're into, that's one thing that Panglao doesn't do good at. Well guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments, could you live here on this island?